It's going to fade into a close cut through here. This is one I've been cutting quite a many years, so we'll start out with a 3-blade on top. I think we kind of stand it up a little bit, don't we?
Yes, sir.
Kind of stand it up with a 3-blade on top, and that's giving you about a 3.5 look there, what you get by standing it up. I find that we need to go back over it a few times because we have sprigs hanging out that you won't get unless you run over it the second, third time maybe. So, could be something missing, especially if it's from long to short. Yeah. You're going to have some sprigs hanging out. However, this is a new clipper, so it should be cutting just a little bit better. I had it getting warm the other day. I cut a haircut, took me an hour to get it flat top. It was one of my better teaching takes, I think, that I did. It was really interesting, the video was.
What's it called?
So, well, it was flat tops, how to do flat tops. My best teaching video ever on flat tops. You know? So it's like about the fourth of the last one I put up. You have to go on there and look at it. I've had quite a few people look at it. That's kind of been one of my specialties on there. It's been flat tops. So people are. You can just punch up flat top. You'll see my haircuts about every page or two. Or at least I do on my computer. I reckon other people would too. Got a lot of them. I had one with about 15,000 visits, one with about 14,000. I think I've cut his hair like 3 times on the net, this particular guy. I think the last one I put on a few weeks ago has already got about 4,000, 3,000 something on it. And I've got pretty much all thumbs up on it, so I reckon that's going to be my better video between the 3. And I got a lot of thumbs up and no thumbs down, so. I think there's always somebody waiting to give you a thumbs down for the minutes of it. I don't know. Maybe some competition around here. I don't know. It's all over the face. I think if you had competition, they would want to see you do real good with it. Especially if you're smoking in the flat top. So, I think a lot of that stuff's jealousy. I think, you know. But I personally myself, I would never give anybody a thumbs down unless it was just a terrible job. I think a lot of people think if you don't do it the way I would do it, you're wrong.
Right.
The textbook plainly says every instructor's right in his own way, whatever way he teaches you how to do it. Just because I use clippers, they might say, well, you're wrong, you're supposed to do it all the way with or I use a guard on it, change guards a lot. You're supposed to do it with a comb and a solid drive clipper, you know. Right. That's the way we were taught. So it's just different strokes for different folks. And, I just do it the way I enjoy doing it, and I can make it look good. Personally, I think people are missing if they don't use the guards. And like right now, I'm using a 2 guard. I start up here with a 3.5, and I'm opening this blade up and using a 2 guard, which is a 1/4 inch. The 3 is about a 1/2 inch. So it was just a little more than 3.5. Right in the 3.5 of what I used before. So I'm coming back in here and falling back in with a 2, and just kind of opening it up just slightly right in here. What we're going to do here is it's going to be actually skint down to nothing through here. His hair is, Alan's hair is real easy to fade in. I've been cutting it so many years, I wanted to really get his on here. You think this would be super fast, but really most of them it's about a 25, 30 minute haircut a lot of times. To get it right, you think it'd be really fast, but it's just not that fast. You have to really finagle with it to get it right. He teaches over at the college over at Florence, so you've got to have his hair looking right. Got to be presentable, hadn't it? If you notice what I'm doing here, it actually coming off the head here. What I'm doing, I'm actually fading, and it's where it comes off at. Kind of stand this up a little bit through here now. Kind of going into where I had the 3.5. And it might not be the final sweep, but I'll do it again just in a little bit here. Probably a little more. I'm going to fall back in with a I'm going to need a 1/8 now blade. I'm going to open up a little bit with a 1/8. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to fade this in. Right here. But of course it's going down to nothing right here, so make this video. Probably put up as many as I can on YouTube. Yeah. one thing about every head's different, even if you cut the same haircut on it, you know, it's still a different head, so it's a different experience every time. I did 2 twins the other day, separately. I'm sure somebody will flip on that video and see the 2 twins getting a haircut, flip off thinking they didn't see the video. It's basically the same haircut again. But I'm sure they'll flip back on it. Man,
Hey, Mark.
how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
All right, man.
You got something good?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Hey, boy.
Well, my hair's so thin. How's it different when you have somebody's got real coarse hair? Or
Oh, it's harder to fade in. That's why I wanted to get yours on. Yours just fades right in. One of those coarse ones, man. Ooh.
Yeah.
If you got real cold, dark, thick, black hair, it's tough. It's real tough.
I always, I guess, assumed it was easier.
It's actually harder. Your hair's pretty easy to fade in. I'm opening this blade up a little bit now, and I'm going through here and fade this line out. Doing that, bro?
Okay,
All right, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
appreciate you. Hey, now, that's very good.
You're right. You're right.
All right.
Yeah, man.
My man there had both.
It's fading pretty decently. I want to get yours on here because it fades easily. Yeah. Faded in pretty easy. It's not quite as challenging.
So they should start with somebody who's got thin hair.
Yeah, it's better probably, I think.
I don't understand why, you know, the young guys these days, when they get a short haircut, that now what's stylish, I guess, is just all one length.
Oh yeah.
Not doing it.
I notice if I don't use this brush on here to get this wild hair out of here, I'll never be able to see if it's faded or not. So let me go in here. He would just do a little bit, maybe feel like he went to the barber shop or something.
Right.
So this fades out real easy right here now. Get to the right spot with it. I notice it kind of hangs though when you shave it real close here. It kind of hangs, the skin does.
Yeah.
Hangs the clipper. It's so smooth, it just grabs it.
Yeah, that's how you know it's right.
You know, it's on down there then.
Yeah, when you would use a Bic up it, at least you would take off a good ½ inch or something, you know? It seemed like you were doing something with it. I think he just did it out of habit, because that's just, that was
That's
up
what
in
it did.
Clemson.
Put that warm cream on your ears and everything. And I think if somebody gives you a thumbs down, they need to say why they're giving you a thumbs down. They don't need to just leave it vacant.
Yeah.
They need to say why they're giving a thumbs down, not just thumbs down people for the fun of it. They need to actually give a reason why they're thumbsing you down. That's just the way I look at it, man. They don't just need to thumbs you down and not give an explanation about why they're doing it. They need to leave you a message to tell you what you did wrong. They might say, well, you didn't cut it the way I would cut it. So you're wrong automatically. So that, you know, that's kind of naive and off the wall, I think. Everybody's got their own way.
Now it'll show the name, right?
Oh, no.
It'll show the handle.
If they give you a message, it would, yeah.
I thought it showed their,
If they leave a message, it'll leave their number, you know, their name,
right.
their YouTube name. But,
And she's afraid to start doing something and then ask for help. She thinks there's something wrong with that.
yeah.
baby's bottom.
Yeah, oh yeah, turned out real good. I tell you, really got to get that like you went back and rinsed it just then.
Yeah.
Getting all that hair out of it, you can really see the cut then when you get that hair out of it. You can really see what it's doing then. Oh yeah. Yes, over there. Appreciate it so much too, Alan.
All right, thank you, Mike.
Thanks for letting me cut your hair, man.
I
Appreciate it.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Let me give you a little sweet smell of stuff on there.
No,